So today is the next wall, and it's this one with the big window in. This window is 6 feet tall by just over 4 feet wide, so it's 1.8 meters by 1.5, something like that. It's a big window anyway. I've got to cut the window because the height of the worktop means I'm not going to be able to open the windows. Windows in France all open inwards, which is nice big window. However, I want to put worktop across this side, and the worktop will be higher than where the windows are, and it either means I can't open the window anymore, or I have to do or I can't put worktop. So I've gone for a third option. I'm going to be cutting these windows on this bottom pane about here, cut them across and move the bottom up. That will give me opening windows above the height of the worktop, and then I will put the cut pieces back in the bottom of the window and make them permanently closed. So the window will still open, just not all of it. I don't need to get the bottom bit open, and hopefully then we'll have the sink will be in here, and we'll be able to look out on to our garden when it's sorted out. That's my garage there, and behind these bushes is the other property that I own, and going down there towards the river. This area does get sun, so I think it will be quite nice when I get it done. The other gate into the garden, which I still haven't managed to open, is just over there. But first I want to insulate this wall, which means I'm going to need to remove the trim around the window. I've got an electric point there, which was for the water heater that I had above the sink. That is going to be moved. That's going to become the feed for the dishwasher. I have another hanging electric socket here. That's going to become a double point in the middle of this wall underneath some units. And the other thing I've got to do is to remove the quarry tiles that run along the bottom edge of the wall, because they're going to be in the way. I think you remember me doing it on the other wall. And yeah, let's get on with doing some of that. Quick update, the window wall has now had first lot of battens, insulation, second lot of battens on, and I'm now about to start putting the plasterboard on. This one's been a bit more straightforward, just having the one big window in to batten round. So next job is to put some wood in for supporting of the sockets. That one is going to be a general double socket, and this one is going to be for the dishwasher, which will be next, well, roughly underneath the window, although you'll see what I mean when I start putting the kitchen cupboards in. It's just a short update. As you can see, the boarding's going on. Electric points in down this side. As I said before, it's a double point. There is a cable go from that down into the cellar, which will eventually join up with the island I'm going to have in the middle of the room, which will have electric sockets on as well. So just one half of this wall left to board up. Okay, here we are. The kitchen is now all boarded out, so it's insulated and boarded on the outside walls. I've put all the electrics behind the walls, so it's a lot neater. The next job to do is to tape over all the joints and fill in all the screw holes, but that shouldn't take long. It's not a hard job. This side is a bit of a patchwork of bits of plasterboard. Doesn't really matter because there's going to be a big cupboard in this corner that's going to cover everything up from the edge of the window to the other wall, so all that is going to be hidden. And across the bottom here is again going to be hidden by cupboards, so it doesn't matter too much about making that look too pretty because no one's ever going to see it. The socket down there is for the dishwasher. That's going to be inside the cupboard. I'm going to have to drill a hole through the back of the cupboard to be able to plug that one in. And then I've put another socket further up near the top of the wall, and that is going to supply a light inside the cupboard and possibly the lights that I'm going to set above and below the cupboard. There's going to be LED strips lighting it up, so I need a power point for there, so I've run that in as well. So taping and filling over the joins comes next, and then it's cutting the window down. But I'm quite pleased with the progress so far. It's been in the low 30s outside, so it's actually been quite pleasant to work inside while I've been doing this. I'm just hoping that it's going to make some difference now in this room for the winter. Boarding has been finished in the kitchen. I've put 2 layers of jointing compound over the joints in the plasterboard, and all the electrics are back on. I've also put together some kitchen units and stood them in positions of where they're going to go. I have a large corner cabinet which will be a larder. Then there's a dishwasher. The sink's going to be in front of the window, and then the rest of the cupboards. There will be more cupboards above this side, and on this side I'll put 1 cupboard in. There will be the cooker, and there'll be another cupboard and the fridge, and there'll be cupboards above here and a cooker hood, but that's for another day. The window is now cut down. As you can see, that opens up, so we can open the kitchen window above the sink. That would be very nice. Took a couple of days to get the windows cut down and finished, but they work quite nicely now. It does mean that I haven't lost the window. And I'm now moving on upstairs to do the same sort of insulation in one of the first floor bedrooms.